Hey everyone, so I am just waking up. I look extremely tired. I am so tired. I woke up, I washed my face, I made coffee, and here I am. So literally I got out of bed maybe 5 minutes ago. Maybe. I'm extremely tired. But I wanted to film a first impressions video for you guys because I picked up 2 new products at the drugstore last night and I've heard really awesome things. So this is the Maybelline Master Conceal Camouflaging Concealer in Fair. So it says camouflages imperfections and dark circles, full coverage, high resistant, undetectable finish. So yeah, this looks promising, and I've heard amazing things about the Loreal Infallable Pro Matte up to 24-hour demi matte finish airlight foundation. I've been looking for this for a long time just because I wanted one that was never opened before, because whenever I opened one and looked at it, it was always like dirty and used, and you know, it was open, it was not sealed, because drugstore makeup is like that, anyone can touch it. So I finally found this one that was never opened before, and I thought it's meant to be, so I picked it up at the drugstore. So I'm gonna start off with the concealer. I have my beauty blender already damp and everything, so I have to open this. I'm kind of nervous. I always get nervous when I use new products. I never even tried this before. Like, there was no really testers or anything. So I guess we're gonna see how it works. I just have like a tiny bit. I need a mirror. Oh, you guys can't see what I'm doing. So far, I mean, I don't really have terrible dark circles anyway. So, I'm just gonna cover up some zits now. I usually leave concealer till last, like after my foundation, but I'm just gonna put some on because I'm just using up what I have left on my hand.
Down on Bowery, they lose their ball eyes and their lip mouths in the night. And
so far, it's not bad. I will say that. I mean, for a first impression, like, I don't hate it. I think it's pretty good. It does have pretty good coverage. I'm going to move on to the foundation now. My camera is dying, so if it dies, bear with me. I like that it's sealed. And this is, I thought this was a full coverage, but they're saying it's only medium coverage, so it's kind of watery. I'm going to use that much, and if I need more, then
all the broken hearts in the world still beat. Let's not make it harder than it has to be.
I used to always buy foundation in like these squeeze tubes. That used to be the only foundation I bought, in tubes like that. So although I haven't used foundation like that in a while, I don't hate it, but I just feel like there's not a lot of product in here. Well, there's 1 fluid ounce, which is 30 milliliters. And this is 30 milliliters, so it's comparable to that size.
Okay, that's interesting.
Okay, so I have it all blended in now. I wish it was a better coverage. It blended well. You know, it, I don't know if it stays all day. I mean, like, it says 24-hour, but I can't tell you guys that right now. I just wish it was a higher coverage. I don't hate it. I will do an update this afternoon when I get home from work. So yeah, I'll let you guys know in a bit how I feel. So I'm on break from work, so I thought I would do an update on the L'Oreal Infallable Pro Matte Foundation that I'm wearing right now. At work, I work in a warm environment, so it's like I really put this through the test of like sweat proof and all that stuff. I'm gonna come back to that, but I'm gonna start with going over my first impressions because I kind of rushed through that because my camera was dying. So I will go through my first impressions. Like I said, the finish is demi matte. It says wear up to 24 hours, that it's medium coverage, and that it's air light texture. And it also says that it's oil control, which is awesome. I can't really comment on how long it lasts. I've only been wearing it for about 3 to 4 hours now. I can say it's demi matte. I did put a powder on top of it though, so again, I can't exactly comment on that. It says it is medium coverage, and I totally agree with that. I did put concealer on before and after, and I'm gonna say it is air light, although I am warm, but it's not like it doesn't feel like I'm wearing foundation, which is awesome, I think. So I found it really did blend into my skin really easily. I used my beauty blender. I haven't tried this with a brush or anything, so I will possibly try that. But the color for me, I got Classic Ivory, and honestly that works so well. Like, I think that it's perfect shade for me. The packaging, honestly, I don't know if I love it or hate it. I used to buy foundation in packaging like this in like that tube all the time. That was the only foundation that I wore. And now that I've kind of moved on to like bottles and now that I moved on to bottles and stuff, I kind of prefer the bottle with the push pump opposed to the tube, although it does have the same amount of product. So this, for example, is 1 fluid ounce or 30 milliliters, and this is also 1 fluid ounce or 30 milliliters. And with this, you can really squeeze out all the product compared to a bottle where if you can't pump it out, then you're pretty much done. You can't really scrape the sides of a bottle. Honestly, I can't get over how it doesn't feel like I'm wearing foundation. Like, it really doesn't. I kind of wish it was a heavier coverage. Like, it says it's air light, which I agree with, but if it were even a medium texture with a heavy or like a higher coverage, then I would still be okay with that. For me, I need that coverage. I have really bad skin. I don't know if you guys can see, but but I really don't have really great skin, so I feel more comfortable with a higher coverage foundation. So that's what I had to say about that. Again, I can't comment on how long it lasts. I didn't really sweat today, so I can't exactly tell you. Although when I found myself getting warm, I didn't feel like I was getting shiny at all, which might be like the oil control or whatever is in this. I'm gonna go on and talk about the Master Conceal by Maybelline. This is the camouflage concealer. It claims that it camouflages imperfections in dark circles. It says full coverage, high resistance, undetectable finish. So in the video that I filmed earlier, I put this under my eyes, which I don't have a mirror, but I will look and comment on, which I think I could use some more. I gotta say. What do you guys think? No, maybe? I also put this on some problem areas around my face. Off camera, I had to put on some more concealer. I ended up adding the MAC Pro Longwear concealer, which has a really awesome coverage. But it says that it's a full coverage concealer, and maybe if I used more, I don't know. I wasn't sold on this after my first use. Maybe tomorrow when I try it again, who knows. But after using it just one time, I wouldn't repurchase it. I know people that swear by this. I know people that think this is the best product, this is the holy grail of makeup. But I can't say that yet. This, on the other hand, the L'Oreal Pro Matte Infallable, I think has really awesome potential for a drugstore foundation. Although it was like $20 something for this. It was like $22, I think. So for a drugstore foundation, it's kind of expensive. Yeah, it is expensive for $22. And this one was, I think it was $10. I'm guessing. I'm gonna find out and I'll have it posted below or something. But yeah, so this is 0.4 fluid ounces and it's 12 milliliters. So I'm not sold on it. I'm gonna try it out. I'm gonna keep using it and try it out. Maybe I'll do an update at the tonight or something before I take it off. But that's all, I might I might come home and just take it all off. I don't know. So yeah, that's my 2 cents.